Okay, all of you, note down this example. Am I audible? Please let me know. Okay, please any of you unmute and let me know, because today I'm delivering my lecture from mobile due to power cut. So I'm not able to visible both the screen together.
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Okay. Audible and slides are visible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please note down this example. Calculate 4-point DIT FFT. Calculate 4-point DIT FFT of a given sequence. Calculate 4-point DIT FFT of a given sequence. This is the same example which we have solved earlier using the DFT method, or you can say with the help of complex equation and with the help of Tweedle factor. Okay, now just for the starting of the DIT, to understand how DIT works, we start the same with the same example of 4-point DIT. Okay, after completion of this example, we solve the example for 8-point DIT. Okay, so for calculation of 4-point DIT FFT, the solution starts from here. The x of n is given. The values are 1, 2, 3, 4. First of all, we have to determine the length of FFT. Okay, as 4 number of samples are given, the length of the FFT is n is equal to 4. The samples starting from 0, 1, 2 and 3. Their locations are 0, 1, 2 and 3. And total number of points are 4. Now, as this is a 4-point FFT, we require the two Tweedle factor. One is omega n 0 and another is omega n 1. So how we define the Tweedle factor? That is omega n raised to k is equal to e raised to minus j 2 pi k divided by capital N. So when you apply the value, first value, where k is equal to 0, your answer for that particular Tweedle factor is equal to 1. Second Tweedle factor is omega n raised to 1. So that is, we give you the answer e raised to minus j pi by 2. So if you simplify that equation, that is cos pi by 2 minus j sin pi by 2, your answer is minus j. So first omega n 0 will give you the answer 1, and another is omega n1 will give you the answer minus j. I request all of you to note down this example, because after completion of this, you have to solve one example for 8-point DFT. So just note down the steps and then I will go for the next slide. Take notebook and pen and please write this example along with me, and then after we have to solve another example for 8-point DFT.
Sir,
Yes.
so the Tweedle factors we calculated for DFT, in that it was e to the power 2 pi by n only. Shayad.
Yeah, when you represent, that is omega n is e raised to minus j 2 pi
Yes, sir.
by
By
n. Okay, but
yes,
now
sir.
you are taking the raised to k. So that is e raised to minus j 2 pi k by n.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so here we calculate the two Tweedle factors, omega n 0 and omega n 1. Okay. Now we draw the diagram of DIT. Okay, I draw this diagram. This is a butterfly diagram for 4-point DIT. So as we have noticed in the DIT algorithm, our input is in the bit reverse order and output is in the normal order. Okay, so we are maintaining that at the input size, whatever input we are applying, that is in the bit reverse manner, and at the output we are getting the normal order. So when we are applying the input in this particular butterfly diagram, we have to take care we are following that bit reverse order. So here we start with x0, x2, x1 and x3. Okay, so now as our values are I am writing the values x of n, and the previously we written in the previous slide x of n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what is the value of x of 0 that we have to apply over here? First value, x of 0 is equal to 1, and the value of x of 2, that is 3, and the value of x of 1 is equal to 2, and the value of x of 3 is equal to 4. Okay, as this is a 4-point DFT, simply when you divide the sequence into even and odd, your task is completed. But when 8-point DFT, our sequence is little bit different. Okay, in that we have to exactly apply the bit reversal order, and then we have to apply the input. But here, when you divide the sequence into even part, you are getting 0 and 2, x of 0 and x of 2, and odd part, x of 1 and x of 3. Okay, so now we are writing the value at the input side. X of 0 is equal to 1, x of 2 is equal to 3, x of 1 is equal to 2, and last one, x of 3 is equal to 4. Okay, now we go for the first stage. Okay, so simple butterfly diagram. As per the butterfly diagram, first line we are, just a second, let me use ink over here. First line means this particular line we are using directly. In the second line, we multiply the data with the Twiddle factor, and along with this, we have to apply the subtraction, that is minus 1. Okay, so here we are doing this. So at the first place, means for this particular place, what happened? Our data is first is coming 1, from another data is x of 2. So x of 0 is added with x of 2. So we are getting the summation of x of 0 plus x of 2. So when you sum both this, just a second, here you are getting the summation, that is 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. Because x of 0 is equal to 1, we are adding that with x of 2. So that is 1 plus 3. Your answer is 4 for that particular place. In the second, what we are doing, we are subtracting x of 2 minus x of 0. Or you can say we are subtracting x of 2 from x of 0, and we multiply with Twiddle factor. And here the Twiddle factor is omega 4 raised to 0. So omega 4 raised to 0 is nothing but the value 1. So in this particular case, Twiddle factor have no importance as it is having value 1. So what you are getting at the second place, that is 1, then 3 is multiplied with minus 1. So you are getting minus 3. 1 minus 3 is equal to 2. Okay, so at the first place, your answer is 4. At the second place, your answer is 2. Now we move to the third place. At the third place, you are applying x of 1 directly and x of 3. So addition of both you are getting at the output, that is x of 1 plus x of 3. So x of 1 having value 2 and x of 3 having value 4. So you are getting 2 plus 4, that is 6. 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. Similarly, in the next row, what we are doing, we are multiplying with the Twiddle factor omega 40. As I told you, omega 40 having value 1. So no importance of this Twiddle factor for this calculation. So here we are getting x of 1 minus x of 3. So x of 1 having value 2 and x of 3 having value 4. So 2 minus 4. So your answer for this particular place will be minus 2. All of you clear up to this? This is the first stage of 4-point DIT algorithm. For the solution of this example, we have taken the data x of n 1, 2, 3, 4. First, we apply the bit reversal to change their position as per our required algorithm. So x0, x2, x1, x3. Our values are 1, 3, 2, 4. Then we apply the single stage butterfly. In that, we are getting the output, that is 4, 2, 6, and minus 2. All of you clear about this or having any query? All of you, please, any of you unmute and let me know. All of you clear about this first stage or having any query?
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay. Okay, now we go for the second stage. in second stage implementation, we apply the 4-point DFT, or you can say that this way we are applying to get the x0, x1, x2 and x3. So here for first stage, what you are getting here, x of 0. So here you are getting this 4 directly, another value that is you are getting 6. So in this particular first location, for the value of x of 0, 4 plus 6, 4 and 6 are added, so you are getting 4 plus 6, that is equal to 10. And then after x of 1, for x of 1, what you are getting 4, sorry, you are getting this value minus 2, and another value, first is you are getting the x2 value, that is minus 2, another value, that is x of 3, that is also minus 2. But now this x of 3 value, whatever you are getting, that is minus 2, is multiplied with the trivial factor omega 4 raised to 1. So when you are multiplying it with omega 4 raised to 1, what is the value of omega 4 raised to 1? We have calculated minus j. So now you are getting here, that is minus 2, that is directly coming from this line, from the downside, you can say you are getting the minus 2, and sorry, minus 2 you are getting from the second line, and from the last line you are getting minus 2 into minus j, because that value is multiplied with the trivial factor omega 4 1. So after simplification, our answer is minus 2 plus 2j for x of 1. Okay. Now for the third position, third value is 4 is coming from the first line, and 6 is coming from the third line. Okay, and it is multiplied with the trivial factor omega 4 0. As it is multiplied with omega 4 0 having value 1, you are getting the real number only, that is 4 minus 6 is equal to minus 2. Okay, and now for the last line, you are getting the value from x2 and x3 row. So x2 value is minus 2, and x3 value is coming from minus 2. Again it is multiplied with the trivial factor minus j, and here also it is subtracted. So after simplification, your answer is minus 2 minus 2j. So our answer for the input sequence x of n 1 2 3 4 is 10 minus 2 plus 2j, third value is minus 2, and last one is minus 2 minus 2j. So this is the calculation of DIT FFT algorithm for 4-point DFT. All of you clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I give you one example. You try to solve that example. Write the value of, okay, let me come to that example. Okay, write down this example. Compute the 8-point DFT. Compute the 8-point DFT of the sequence. Sequence is x of n is equal to 1 for the values 0 less than or equal to n less than or equal to 7, and 0 otherwise. So this is one sequence given to you. X of n is equal to 1 for the values 0 less than or equal to n less than or equal to 7, and 0 otherwise. Okay, here though it is written you have to solve it with DIF, but I am telling you to solve this with the DIT algorithm. Okay, so try to find out the answer for this. Apply the DIT algorithm and find out the answer for this 8-point DFT.
Sir, I have one query in the previous example.
Yeah. Tell me.
So in the previous example, can you explain that last step in which we finally multiplied all the 4 outputs? Can you move to previous slide?
Yeah, just a second. Okay, now just a second.
Yes, sir. The last,
Ekta, just a minute. Wait, I am now switch on my system as power supply is on over here. I am just moving over there, and then I will show you the last slide. Just wait for 2 minutes.
Sure, sir.
All of you noted this example. So let me switch over from mobile to the system. Just wait for 5 minutes. All of you attend this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ekta. Now let me know what was the query.
Sir, I didn't get that last part. How we are multiplying the twiddle factor in the extreme in the end side.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, here first stage you are clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in the second stage, what we are doing here for the x0, if I'm telling this, the first you are getting the data from this line, another you are getting the data from this line, and both are real numbers. So you are getting 4 added with 6. So here you are getting the output 4 plus 6, that is 10. In the second column, okay, so here what happened? Here x of 1. Okay, so x of 1, first data you are getting from the x of 2 line. So here this is minus 2. Okay, and another data which is applied in this line is coming from this particular line. Okay, as we have seen that your first stage output is minus 2. Okay, and now this output we are getting at this particular place minus 2. Okay, after that we have to apply the twiddle factor omega 4 raised to 1 over here, which is having value minus j. Okay, so if I multiply both minus 2 into minus j, it will produce the 2j value over here. Okay, and at this particular place, first value is coming from minus 2 directly over here. Another value is addition of this 2j. So what we are getting? Minus 2, and all this whatever I written over here, that is minus 2 into minus j, that is 2j. So you are getting minus 2. Just a second. You are getting this minus 2 plus 2j. Clear up to this, Ekta?
Yes, sir.
And in the third place, what happened? You are getting the value directly from here, which is multiplied with the twiddle factor omega 4 0. Omega 4 is to 0 having value 1. So here 6 is multiplied with 1. So your answer remains same, 6. Another value that we are getting is, first value is 6. Okay, another value is this 4. So 4 and this 6. Again, this 6 is inverted, or you can say multiplied with minus 1. So you are getting 4 minus 6. So it will produce minus 2. Now at the last you are, okay, let me erase all the ink. Okay, in this last line, you are getting the data from here, that is minus 2. Okay, and now here, as we have seen, you are getting the minus 2 data. It is multiplied with minus j. So your product is 2j. Okay, now this 2j product is multiplied with minus 1. So what happened? You are getting minus 2 minus 2j. Okay, so at the last, minus 2 minus, your sign is minus because we are in the second line of this butterfly, we have to apply the inversion, minus 1. So minus 2 minus of minus 2 into minus j. So this minus 2 into minus j means you are getting 2j over here, which is again inverted. So finally your answer is minus 2 minus 2j. Clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now go for the example, that is x of n is equal to 1 for the values of n from 0 to 7, and for the remaining the values are 0. Try to find out the solution using this particular method only. Yeah, let me explain to the others also. As omega at 0 having value 1, another you have to calculate omega at 1, omega at 2, omega at 3. Here you require these 4 values. In the first place, you are require the value omega at 0 only. At the second place, you require the value omega at 0 and omega at 2. At the third place, you require the values omega at 0, omega at 1, omega at 2, and omega at 3. So this way, when you apply and solve, you are getting the final answer. Just share the final answer. Next page. Okay. So you have to just sum up all the values. So your answer will be, this is the first stage answer. That is A0, A1 he has marked, 2020, 2020. Then after you are getting 4,000, 4,000. At the last you are getting 8 and all the values are 0. This will be your final answer. Okay, all of you got it? Vatsal, please, have you used the same technique or you have tried another method?
Same
Vatsal?
technique, sir. Same technique.
Yeah, same way you have
technique.
solved?
Yes.
Okay. So now please stop sharing. Let me continue with the next example. Okay, all of you clear about this or having any query? Yes, please let me know. All of you clear? Some of you are solved up to the first stage or second stage, but you come to know how you have to solve. Okay. Manish Kumawat, can you explain this diagram? Which one? Second one? Manish? First one? Okay, I'm explaining with the first one only. You try to understand that.
Sir, I solved with the diagram only.
Yeah, tell. What is
Sir,
your
I don't
query?
know how to solve at second stage, sir.
So can I repeat that?
Yes, sir.
I am taking the 4-point DFT example. Try to understand it. I am repeating that. Okay. Clear? Or you have to understand the 8-point DFT. What is your query?
My query, sir, I am stuck at second stage, sir. Means I don't know how to
Second
solve
stage,
at second
yeah, it's
stage, sir.
okay for second stage. But if you want to understand particularly 8-point DFT, then I can explain the 8-point DFT. If I explain 4-point DFT, that is okay with you?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So here this is a diagram for first stage. You initially we apply the values 1, 3, 2 and 4. This is a 4-point DFT. In the second stage we are getting these values. Up to this I think all of you are clear. You are having the doubt for this second stage where the complex values are coming. The thing is, here we included a twiddle factor omega 41, and in the previous slide we have solved this omega 41 value. This omega 41 having value minus j. Okay, so I suggest all of you so when you solve this type of diagram, what happened, omega 41, and parallel to that you write the value. Okay, so what happened in this case, here no twiddle factors are involved, so this 4 minus 2 will be directly applied to the next line or next stage, and this omega 41, and omega 41 is the twiddle factor having value 1. So when any value has 1, so there is no importance because you are multiplying this 1 with 6, you are getting the. Okay, just a second. Sorry, all of you, I forgot to share the screen. Just a second. Now visible, no? Okay. So for first stage, all of you are getting this. For the second stage, you are having the query. So the query is when the complex values are you are getting. So here you note down these values which we have solved in the previous slide. That is omega 40 is equal to 1 and omega 41 is equal to minus j. Okay, so what you have to understand these three values: first value, second value, and third value. Okay, in first value, no twiddle factor, so you are getting 4, and which is passed to the next stage. This minus 2 will be passed to the next stage. Here 6, it is multiplied with twiddle factor omega 40, but having value 1. So again, this 6 will be passed directly to the next stage. So these three values are in the real form. Okay, so no imaginary term is there, so this will be directly passed because no effect of twiddle factor on these values. Okay, at the last we are getting this twiddle factor omega 41. The value is minus j. So whatever answer you are getting from the first stage, that answer is multiplied with this twiddle factor. So here you are getting the answer minus 2. So this minus 2 will be multiplied with minus j. Okay, so then it will produce the value twice j over here. Okay, so what happened now? For the first stage, when you add this, you are getting the answer 4 plus 6, that is equal to 10. For second stage, means x of 1, here values, which values you are getting? This minus 2, which is coming from this line, and another value which is coming from this last line. Both are added. Okay, so both are added means here first value is -2, so that we return -2. Second value is nothing but it is a multiplication of -2 with -j. Value and twiddle factor both are multiplied, that will produce the value 2j. So now our answer will be -2 plus 2j. And in this third stage, again two real numbers, so 4 minus 6, your answer is -2. In the last stage, you are getting this value -2 from here, and this 2j is coming from here. But as you can notice, here we are doing the inversion of this value because -1 is there. So what happened? -2 multiplied with -j, so you are getting the 2j value. Again you are applying the inversion, so your final answer will be -2 minus 2j. Okay, now Manish, I think I solved your query.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, now we go for the another example. Only the change is we are solving the same example to why I'm taking the same values, because we have to check that if I'm taking the same x of n input, I am using the DIT algorithm or DIF algorithm, both will produce the same output. Okay, so here I'm writing this: calculate the 4-point DIF FFT of a given sequence. Okay, our final output is DFT. Whatever method you apply, either you apply DIT or you apply DIF, your answer will remain same. Okay, so here now we are doing this: calculate 4-point DIF FFT of a given sequence. The sequence is x of n 1 2 3 4. Your steps 1 and 2 are similar. You have to determine the length. You have to calculate 2 twiddle factor, as this is a 4-point sequence. Whatever sequence is given, that divide by 2 number of twiddle factor will require 4. So divide by 2 number of twiddle factors are required. If 8-point, then 8 divide by 2, 4 twiddle factors are required. So here first way, whatever twiddle factor we calculated in the last example, same are applicable, 1 and -j. Now only the difference is in the structure. This is the structure of DIF. Okay, in the DIF, exactly you can say the reverse of that. Now you can see here the diagram. Okay, let me erase the ink. This will be the diagram. Initially we are taking the 2-stage and then we go for the 4-stage. Okay, but here initially we are taking the 4-stage and then we go for the 2-stage. Yes, Ajitha, any query?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Actually, in one of your derivation of 8-point DFT, like there is term na omega 4 raised to 1. You have used like directly omega 4 raised to 0 and omega 4 raised to 2. So there is a confusion regarding that when to use those things. I have little confusion.
Okay, okay, let me, just a second. I think Ekta raised the same query, so today let me solve that query first. I think I answer this query after this example, so let me take this query. Okay, now here, just a second, here concentrate on this particular slide and this particular equation. X of k is equal to f1k plus omega n raised to k into f2k. Okay, this is nothing but our first stage butterfly. That is f1k is given directly and f2k is given with the multiplication of omega n. Okay, so in this case, for example, take the value of k is equal to 0. Okay, so when you are taking the value of k is equal to 0, what you are getting? I am writing here only x of 0. To get the x of 0, what we require? We require f10 plus we require, suppose this is a 8-point DFT, so n remains same, the value of n is 8, and here value of k is value of k is equal to 0 and f2k. Okay, so suppose this is the 8-point DFT, the first stage implementation, or sorry, f20. In the first stage, what you require? X of 0, the value of k is equal to 0 I am taking, so that is f1k plus omega n raised to k f2k. So what happened here? X of 0, to get the x of 0 using that butterfly, what you require, f10 plus twiddle factor omega at 0 into f20. Okay, now for the second value here, x of k plus n by 2. Okay, for example, we are taking n is equal to 8 over here, so 8 by 2. So here you require the k plus 4. Okay, so k plus 4, here again, for example, I am taking k is equal to 0. So what you get? X of 4. Okay, so here you are getting, means k is in the incremental order. So first I am taking k is equal to 0, then I will take k is equal to 1 up to these values. The values are, that is 0 to n by 2 minus 1. So what are these values? If n is equal to 8, then values are 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, n means 8, 8 by 2, that is 4, 4 minus 1, 3. So k having values 0, 1, 2, 3. So if I am taking the value of k is equal to 0 first, then n by 2, that is 4. So what I have to write? F1 0 minus omega 8. Okay, here now this k is nothing but, you replace this k with k plus n by 2. So this will be omega 8 4 of f20. Okay, omega 8 4 f20. And as this sequence having 4 points, okay, as this sequence having 4 points, 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is the omega 8 4. So as per our, you can say, the periodicity terms, this omega 80 is nothing but, sorry, omega 8 4 is nothing but is equal to omega 80. So I can write this equation by replacing this omega 8 4 with omega 80. So here the term I am getting it, f10 minus omega 80. Okay, what will be the second term over here? When I am adding 1 over here, your second term will be f1 of 1, that is nothing but minus omega 8 raised to 5 f20. Now as per the periodicity property, what will be the 5 over here? 5 will represent the value 1. So you can replace this omega 8, here you can replace it with omega 80, here you can replace it with omega 81, then omega 82 and omega 84. So these 4 twiddle factors we require. Aditha, I think I solved your query. Still any confusion?
Sir, I think her query is, we are using in the second stage, we are using, I think, omega 0, 8 and omega 2, 8.
Okay,
And
okay.
for
But,
4
also
points,
you can get, yeah, just a second. Let me come to that. Here k plus n by 2. Suppose you are at the second stage. So what happened? At that time you are required the n is at in the second stage you are dividing into the 4. So at that time you are taking the n is equal to 4. So what happened? You are taking k plus 4 by 2. So k plus 4 by 2 means you are taking k plus 2 over here. Okay, and here f1k minus omega, that is omega n. N is nothing but 4 over here. Now k, the value of k is nothing but this entire value. That value will now become, as you are taking k is equal to 0, what happened? You are getting omega 8 raised to 2. So in the 8th column, when you are taking the 3-stage butterfly diagram, or you can say the 8-point DFT, in the first order you require omega 80 term, in second order you require omega 80 and omega 82 term, and in the last stage you require the 4 twiddle factors, omega 80, omega 81, omega 82, omega 83. Now it's clear? Ekta?
yes, sir.
Okay. So just a second, let me continue with that example. Okay, now this is a 4-point DIF. So in the 4-point DIF, the butterfly diagram is a reverse of the DIT, you can say. So initially here one thing is there, another is input is in the normal order, so no need to change the order of the input, but whatever output you are getting, that is in the bit reversal order. That is the difference between DIT and DIF algorithm. We already discussed about that. So let me show you this. Here x0, x1, x2, x3, these are your inputs. So apply directly 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then after first stage, here you are getting 1 from here and 3 from here. So 1 plus 3, 4, then 2 plus 4, 6, 1 minus 3, minus 2, and last one is here I am taken this trivial factor outside this, that is minus j, and here value is 2 minus 4. So 2 minus 4 multiplied with minus j, so you are getting the value 2j. So after the first stage, the values are 4, 6, minus 2 and 2j. Now at the last, we are applying this multiplication, so you are getting 4 plus 6, 10, 4 minus 6, minus 2, next term is minus 2 plus 2j, and last one is minus 2 plus 2j. But remember this, now orders are bit reverse. So if I'm writing first term, that is 10, second term is available at this location, that is minus 2 plus 2j, and third term is available at this location x of 2, that is minus 2, and last term is available at this, that will be minus 2 minus 2j, minus 2 minus 2j. So if you compare the answers of both, either you are solving with the DIT algorithm or with the DIF algorithm, your answer remain same. Only thing is, in DIT algorithm, you have to take care whatever input you are applying, you have to apply the bit reversed input. Okay, first whatever inputs or sequences are given, you have to apply the bit reversal and then you have to apply the input. But in DIF, you have to apply the input in the normal order, and while getting the output, you have to take care you are getting the output in the bit reverse order, not in the normal order. This is the only difference between DIT and DIF. All of you clear?
So we can do,
Yeah.
both are reversing the bits. So what is the difference here? Because if in both the algorithms we provided bits reverse order input, so we get ordered output.
No, here you try with that, because the diagram arrangement is different. It is not just we change the input and we are getting the output. In first, we are doing the decimation in time. Here we are doing the decimation in frequency. The design of algorithm itself is different. Okay, that's why we are getting this. It is not we are just reversing the input and we are getting the same output. Okay. All of you clear up to this? Anybody having any query? Yes, please comment if anybody having any query. All of you clear about this? Please let me know. Okay. Now write down this example. First part you have completed, that is compute the 8-point DFT of the sequence. That is sequence is x of n, 1 for the values 0 to 7, 0 otherwise. First you try to solve with decimation in time, DIT FFT algorithm. Then you try to solve it with decimation in frequency, DIF FFT algorithm. Okay, note down this example as your homework and try to solve that. In the both the cases, your answers are same, 8 and then 7 number of zeros. Okay, all of you note down the example in parallel to with I am taking the attendance.